Welcome back, Canonites. Today's video will be brief, but one that I'm excited to talk about. Alongside all the Halo Infinite news this week, we got a new look at one of the attractions of the upcoming Halo Outpost discovery. Called the Ring Experience, this attraction will sit visitors in an 8-meter wide dome while projections from a UNSC honeybee play out above. Think of it like one of those Tour of the Stars experiences that some observatories have. Among so many other attractions, it's one that I highly look forward to, and to get people hyped, 343 released a preview video, and of course, this being Halo Canon, we're gonna break it down. Starting us off, let's again talk about the honeybee. This is a new UNSC drone created for the fiction of the Ring Experience. The name is very clearly meant to evoke the Bumblebee escape pod from Halo CE, much like the overall Ring Experience is meant to evoke that sense of stepping out on the ring for the first time, and the design seems to be inspired by the Wasp fighter from Halo 5. It's a cool little addition to the array of Halo vehicles that I hope we can get more details on at some point in the future. For example, I can't help but wonder if honeybees are regularly used in the exploration of perhaps newly discovered or not yet fully explored Halos or even other Forerunner sites. Moving on and diving into the preview video itself, we open with some shots of the Halo ring as the honeybees dive into its atmosphere. The big question right off the bat is, of course, which Halo ring is this? Immediately, 3 potential candidates come to mind: installations 05, 03, and 07. Right away, we can rule out installation 05 as the anchor planet here, the planet the ring orbits around, is rocky. Installation 05 orbits a blue gas giant called Substance. Installation 03, on the other hand, does orbit a rocky planet. However, the planet seen in Halo 4 is pretty busted up. It is possible, I suppose, that the planet encountered a major collision between the setting of Outpost Discovery and Halo 4, but I find that a bit unlikely. Finally, we have Installation 07. Initially, my problem with this was my assumption that Outpost Discovery was set sometime in 2553. Installation 07 wasn't explored until 2555. But then I noticed something interesting. The planet in the background looks awfully similar to the planet a Halo ring is seen orbiting in Halo 5's legendary ending. With Zeta Halo all but confirmed for Halo Infinite, it doesn't seem too much of a leap to think that the planet in Halo 5's legendary ending was Zeta Halo. And to add to the growing pile of evidence, the Halo 5 legendary ending was shown in another Outpost Discovery trailer showing off all the attractions at that event. Still, Zeta Halo just doesn't sit right with me. All the information we have surrounding Outpost Discovery has, to me at least, indicated a 2553 setting. The first Discovery dispatch said that the event was started just after the war ended, and the recent Halo comic Lone Wolf ended with an Outpost Discovery tie-in, and that story was set in 2553. And while less definitive, I find it a little odd that Owen and Hazel are still in Mark 5B armor unless the setting here is just after the war. It seems odd to me that the UNSC would keep them in Gen 1 if the setting is years later. And moreover, it just seems odd that 343 would be showing off the primary setting for Halo Infinite more than a year before the game's release. Although that's also potentially genius marketing, so I guess that point kind of goes either way. But this is just my bias. This could very well be Installation 07. It's certainly the most likely candidate out of the known rings. On the other hand, this could also be installations 01, 02, or 06. We don't know for sure that the UNSC doesn't know their location. For now, though, we'll have to wait and see. Moving along, the honeybees fly over the surface where we can see some space rhinos, not unlike Halo Infinite's trailer from 2018, and a blind wolf. From there, the drone dives into a tunnel leading into the ring's superstructure. The opening reminds me a lot of the Forerunner Sentinel shops from Halo Wars 1, and the dive into the ring seems very inspired by the ending cutscene of the Silent Cartographer in Halo CE. Once below the surface, we get to see some regressor sentinels, one scanning the drone. The video then comes to an end as we fly in front of what looks like a type of retriever sentinel, though it's hard to say for sure. This version looks a lot more like the kind we see in Halo Legends than the ones from Halo Wars 2, and they seem fairly small compared to the almost 500 meter wide ones from Halo Hunters in the Dark. It could be that they're just a new type of sentinel that resembles a retriever though, so we'll see. And that concludes the video. It's not much, but it has me excited, especially as a lore fanatic. Back in the months leading up to the release of Halo CE Anniversary, 343 produced a series of videos that dove into the various functions and systems of a Halo ring. To this day, it remains some of my favorite video content produced by 343. And of course, last year there was also a lore stream diving deeper into the overall Halo array. Basically, I love learning and seeing more things about the Halos, especially under the hood, so to speak, and Outpost Discovery's ring experience promises to do that in amazing detail. This attraction is produced in partnership with Falcon's production group, known for making similar experiences, and so far, it looks like they're doing an outstanding job. I've linked to this trailer, another trailer, and the recent Discovery Dispatch below. Check them out, let me know what you think of all this. That's all for now, until next time, this has been Halo Canon. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing, and if you really love me, hit that notification bell and leave a thumbs up. These both really help out the channel. I wouldn't be where I am now without your views and support, so once again, thank you. Keep on being awesome, Canonites.